Hey, Shad here with Speed Addicts, the fast growing gear site on the web, and today we're going to uncrate the LS2 Infinity 2. Hola, Speed Addicts family. That's Spanish for how are ya? Shad here. Speed Addicts, do us a favor off the top. Subscribe to the Speed Addicts channel. Do not miss out on any of the latest parts or gears reviews. Speed Addicts always getting first look, just like we're delivering here today with the LS2 Infinity 2. If you subscribe, you won't miss out on the new gear. Also, if you decide you'd like to purchase one of these helmets we're going to show you today, this Infinity 2, there is a link in the description below that will allow you to get over to speedaddicts.com where you could buy one of these from us. Of course, we always appreciate that, and thank you for your support. While you're over there, you can shop for any other parts or gear you might need for your next two-wheel adventure. LS2. If you haven't heard of them, they've come on strong over the past decade. They used to make helmets for a lot of the other guys under different brand names that you've definitely heard of. Since then, they've come on strong with their own brand, LS2. Over the past year here, we're in the spring of 2023. They are refreshing a lot of their lineup. We're seeing a bunch of new helmets come out fast and furious from LS2. One of the reasons for that is that there is a new safety standard over in Europe. That's ECE 2206. It's a more strict safety standard with a more complete testing regimen to make sure we're getting everyone the safest helmets we can, and a lot of manufacturers are adjusting their model lineup to account for that change in that safety standard. So, good news for you, the LS2 Infinity 2 is ECE 2206 homologated as well as DOT. Now, the price tag on this guy is going to run $189 to $199. It is a little bit more expensive than some of the other open face helmets from LS2. This is technically their highest end open face helmet because it is a composite shell as opposed to polycarbonate, aka plastic, right? When you move to a composite shell, those are more expensive to manufacture. They're actually going with 4 shell sizes, which is great. That's typically something you only get from those really expensive brands that we know of, okay? So sub $200 composite ECE 2206. These are great things, 4 shell sizes. It weighs just south of 3 pounds, so very lightweight. It's another thing you're getting with that composite construction. Intermediate oval head shape, fits like a lot of LS2 helmets. Very compatible head shape with the US market here. Now, the best thing about this helmet is they're going from extra small all the way up to 3X. So folks who have a big head like me, they're not left out of the equation here. And those 4 shell sizes means folks in the smaller sizes, you're not wearing too much helmet. This is a good thing. Go buy the LS2 sizing chart at speedaddicts.com and you should be in great shape. But in case you don't get it right the first time, if you shop with us at Speed Addicts, you're going to get no cost returns. That's right, we don't nickel and dime you like those other guys. A couple clicks, you're going to get a free return label. You can return it, get a refund, exchange, whatever you need to do. Give us a shot on your next helmet purchase and we'll make sure to treat you like family. Okay, behold, the Infinity 2. This thing looks like something out of Skunk Works. It's very stealth bombery. You know, it's slabby, it's sleek, it's modern. Look at these aggressive exhausts on the back. It is very cool looking indeed. You get complete coverage here with this face shield as well as that internal smoked sun visor, but we're going to start with ventilation. Now, the ventilation, I think they did it right. Not only does it looks bitchin', but it's got big ports. It's ported on the inside. It's going to flow a lot of air for you. You get the Venturi exhaust not only here at the back of the head, but down below by the neck roll. So ventilation shouldn't be a problem. My one gripe about this thing, the switches are absolutely puny. So they decided to go with these tiny little tabs. They don't feel cheap. They feel like solid engagement here, but they're just so small. I hate it when they use these little switches. Give me a big sliding slab or something like that. Would have gone with the styling anyways. But beyond that, once we open this thing up and show you the inside of the helmet, you're going to see how the ventilation system works. Now, of course, this is an open face helmet, so if you're not getting enough air through the built-in induction system there, you can't just always open the face shield. Now, you're going to have that internal sun visor, which is great because if you want to run with this in the open position, you still protect those peepers with this from the sun and any sort of road debris. This is UV anti-scratch polycarbonate shield. It is locking. I I think this lock is a little bit overbuilt over here. They have this whole mechanism built right onto the shield that will lock it and secure you in place, as opposed to just kind of a detent or a little tab here. It's got this whole locking system that will prevent accidental deployments. You know, if you're really ripping at highway speeds, the wind could theoretically catch your face shield on an open face like this and pull it open. And so this is going to be very secure. Now, LS2's run this cam, this new anodized kind of cam system here. You get detents, and they're relatively strong. It does look cool. I don't know if I love the action on it, but yeah, it is something unique here. Their new pivot kit. I think they run this on like the Citation as well. Kind of unique. When you open this up, if you want to remove that face shield, you're just going to drop this trigger, and it comes right off. A little tricky to line back up, but I'm sure you'll manage. Now, when it comes to fog, if you live somewhere where fog is an issue, they're going to include this enormous pin lock insert. Sorry, it's upside down. Pin lock insert. In case you're not aware, these two little tabs on the outside are going to hold a pin lock insert on the inside of your face shield to reduce or mitigate fog. So your fog problems are covered. They're including this giant pin lock insert. It's probably a $40 or $50 value at that same price of $189 to $199. Pretty cool if you ask me. And hopefully, especially with that in place, you're definitely not going to have any fog problems. Now let's go to that internal sun visor here. Actuated on your left side, of course. Nice, smooth, solid action. It's not adjustable. You can't set the point at which it comes down to, but it does come down plenty far, and nice smooth action down here. This lever has a big kind of notch in it so that you can work that easily. Now, typically, these sun visor mechanisms, they can get in the way. If they put them up on the edge, they interfere with comm systems. They've relocated this down to the very bottom, so you have plenty of room to run your comm system. Shouldn't run into any issues there. You probably won't want to go with the clip style. You probably want to go with an adhesive style, because this does need to actuate down on that bottom edge. Inside, you will see speaker pockets. We can't install any sort of universal comm system. There's not an integrated option for the Infinity 2, so it is up to you. You can run whatever comms you want, which we know a lot of our riders like to do. You're not stuck into one unit. Now, let's check out the bottom of the Infinity 2. One of the other upgrades LS2 is rolling out on a lot of their new street helmets are emergency quick release cheek pads. You notice this little pull tab in case EMS has to get you out of the helmet. In case you're involved in an accident, they can remove this cheek pad and more easily get you out of there. They're going with a quick release chin strap, which is nice, especially around town. You'll be able to get in and out of here. This is their Micrometric release. You're just going to pull, and there you are. Now, this little tab is held on there with a magnet, so it's not going to be flopping around in the breeze. This is a good setup. Once we drop that, we can pull these cheek pads out of the way. They're using the same cheek pads they have in their new Advent, which is their modular, 180-degree modular helmet. I like these cheek pads a lot. They're 3D laser cut, and they have a nice, a very nice kind of micro suede material. You're not getting that spandex, that kind of cheap feeling. This is feels almost like an Alcantara. It's really premium. And you notice they put some holes on that ear flap here so that your tunes can come through to those holes in your head we call ears, folks. Let's open this other side up. Here we go, the Infinity 2. Come on, all removable, washable. So when you get it funky, wash it in the sink. Don't put it in the washer machine with the Mrs. Lingerie. You'll get tore up. You don't want to do that. Okay. They have different size cheek pads. If you need adjustment, you need something thinner, just ask us. We can help set you up with that. Open it up. There's your speaker pocket. No drama. Comm system install, as I promised to you. It's also hypoallergenic liner here. We got kind of this red pattern. I like how it looks. It matches that cam on the outside of it. Ooh. Here we go. See the theme here? We're going with black and red. Black and red here and on the cam. All right, more laser cut goodness. No cheap mesh or anything else that's stuffed in here just to fill space and make you hot. Very simple liner, but what you see on a lot of premium helmets these days. Simple but comfortable. No snaps in the front. They've gone with this brow mount, so you shouldn't get any hot spots there. And then you get 2 snaps in the back. And here is your multi-density EPS liner that is both channel and ported. You see those big windows that are cut up in the top? This thing's gonna flow a ton of air. Ventilation will not be your issue, neither will fog. And you're getting a 5-year warranty from LS2. They're super aggressive with their warranties and just the overall value proposition. So you're getting that fiberglass helmet, ECE 2205, pin lock insert, drop down sun visor, comm system ready, all for under $200. Hard offer to beat. If LS2 is listening, fix those vents on the next iteration. Otherwise, this Infinity 2 is pretty bitchin'. Check it out at speedaddicts.com. Of course, if you got questions I didn't answer somehow, go and check out our rider support team at Speed Addicts. They're always standing by over the phones, email, and live chat. If you get one of these, let your fellow riders know how you like it. Don't just take my word for it. Hit us in the comment section below. We'll see you next time to find out what's in the crate.